This is Patrick with Geochron, and today we're going to take a look at the air quality bundle. What are you breathing right now? It's not just nitrogen and oxygen, but a whole host of airborne chemicals, some of which are not good for you. Geochron has 3 different ways to look at 7 common pollutants as they move in invisible clouds across the Earth. They are carbon monoxide, small and large particulates, tropospheric ozone, nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and ammonia, and a cumulative index that gives you a scale of the conditions around the globe. You can view these over the map or by readings in 44 major cities that are updated hourly, or global mini-maps up in the corner, making space for all the other things you can find on a Geochron. Let's take a closer look at what you can see here. If you've lived in a big city, you'll know that smog comes and goes, a combination of fossil fuels and where the wind blows. Lots of humans burning carbon stuff, and then the byproduct does not go away very quickly. Sometimes there's nothing we can do about it. Volcanoes, like this one here in the Canary Islands, create vast amounts of small particulates, as you can see here. Large particulates are from lots of sources. Blowing wind picks up dust, forest fires, and communities that burn wood for cooking and heat, like Pakistan and big parts of Southeast Asia, and Central Africa, blowing at the moment towards South America. But most of the time, pollution comes from where all the people are. Look at our population gradient, then look at this live layer of the overall index, and you can see the city readouts for carbon monoxide. That's dangerous and is moving across the Pacific Ocean where I am on the West Coast. Just yuck. Other pollutants don't travel quite as well. Ozone in the stratosphere is good because it absorbs radiation, but that same ozone is toxic in any amount when it's close to the ground. Exceedingly high levels of these compounds often come from the same source, so where there is sulfur dioxide, you'll often find nitrogen oxide nearby. But there are regions where reporting is poor. Maybe there's just one ground sensor for thousands of square miles, and maybe that sensor is in a city. It can give the appearance that the whole region is consumed with toxic air. On a Geochron, there's just so much going on, so rather than adding so many layers you can't even tell where the land is, the air quality bundle adds mini-maps to summarize any of the 7 indicators in the corner. But you can also adjust global maps by gradient or opacity, so you can mix the layers that you want to see. The mini-maps and city readings are simply on and off the screen, but will always be on top of the global maps. And now for a couple nerdy details. Our city readouts are updated hourly. They're in micrograms per cubic meter, but the air quality index is rated from 1 to just stay inside and try not to breathe too much. The air quality bundle is available on all Atlas platforms, but anything earlier than that we tried, and it just wasn't fast enough. If you need help activating your Geochron layers, here's a link that'll show you how to do it. Lastly, this is just one bundle of live layers that you can get on the Geochron. The world is alive, and not just on the ground, but in the sky above us and space too. This air quality bundle reminds us that we've got a lot to take care of, and it's time everywhere.